Indian 2 Feet and His Horse by Margaret Frisky. Pictures by Ezra Keats. There was a little Indian. He wished he had a horse. But he did not have a horse. He had to walk, walk, walk. He could sing. He could dance. He could skin a deer for hide. But he could not ride a horse. He did not have one. He had to walk. He could listen to a story. He could draw with a piece of bone. But he had no horse. He wished he had a horse. He walked to the woods. He walked to the river. He walked to the top of a high, high hill. Oh, how he wished he had a horse. He could ride down the hill on a rock. He could ride a big fat log. He could swing across the river from a tree. But he could not ride a horse. He did not have one. "Little 2 Feet," said his father, "you must think like a horse to have one. Go, find one." Little 2 Feet walked to some grass. "If I were a horse," said 2 Feet, "I would put my nose down in this grass." But he did not find a horse. He walked to the river. "If I were a horse," said 2 Feet, "I would put my nose down into this river." But he did not find a horse. He ran to a hill where the sun was very hot. "If I were a horse," said 2 Feet, "I would find a cool, cool spot." So he rested in the shade of a big old rock. Did he find a horse? No, 2 Feet did not find a horse. But a horse found him. Now, a horse has 4 feet, but this one stood on 3. He held up a sore foot for 2 Feet to see. "Oh," said 2 Feet, "if I were a horse with 1 bad foot, I would need some help from a boy like me." 2 Feet put his shirt around the horse's leg to help him hold it off the ground. "I will help you," said 2 Feet. "Come with me." Little 2 Feet had a horse, but he still had to walk. They came to the river. They both had a drink. They came to the grass so long and cool. They rested for a while. And then they walked some more. And at last, they both came home. "Little 2 Feet has a horse," said his father. And they all danced and sang. Every day, 2 Feet brought his horse some water. He brought him some grass. He took care of that horse's foot until the foot was well. And then he rode to the woods. He rode to the river. And he rode to the top of that high, high hill. He had a horse.